This is the third video of Gayatri Mantra series. 24 letters of Gayatri Mantra. In Gayatri Mahamantra, the knowledge of the entire material and conscious world is found in seed form. The 24 main knowledge fibers that emerge from the core of the brain and operate the human body and mind have a subtle connection with the 24 letters of the Gayatri Mantra. By properly pronouncing the letters of Gayatri, the subtle chakras, matrika, glands, back, places etc. found in different places of the body are awakened. Just as when a finger is placed on a typewriter machine, the same letters are printed on the paper placed in front of it. In the same way, there are keys to many glands hidden in the mouth, throat and palate. The systematic arrangement of Gayatri letters is such that the pronunciation of those letters puts pressure on those hidden places of the body and they awaken and make many dormant powers of the human being functional. Many types of knowledge and science are hidden within Gayatri Mantra. Many types of divine weapons, making precious metals, preparing life-giving medicines, chemicals, making instruments like aeroplanes, giving curses and boons, life vidya, kundalini chakra, das mahavidya, mahatrika, many types of yoga siddhis are found under Gayatri Vidya. By practicing those methods, our ancestors had attained many types of siddhiriddhis. Even today, we can restore our ancient glory by attaining all those disciplines through Gayatri sadhana. Gayatri is the mantra of eternal times. It is told in the Puranas that Creator Brahmaji had received Gayatri mantra from God. By chanting the same mantra, he got the power to create the universe. Brahmaji has received 4 Vedas as an explanation of the famous 4 stages of Gayatri, and he had 4 faces. There is no doubt that one who has thoroughly understood the essence of Gayatri has understood all 4 Vedas. By doing Gayatri sadhana, the coverings of impurities on our subtle body and conscience are removed and the pure form of the soul appears. All kinds of prosperity and wealth can be attained only through the pure form of the soul. By making the soul pure like a mirror, all kinds of impurities are removed from it, and the human heart becomes pure and luminous and becomes filled with all the powers of God, all the qualities, all the abilities and all the accomplishments. There are 24 types of soul forms present in the 24 varnas of Gayatri. By living outside and inside the 24 elements and establishing them within oneself, a person becomes antaryami. Of all the knowledge, this inner science is the best, which is obtained only through the practice of Gayatri. The one who is inside the soul and also exists outside the soul, who rules the soul by living inside and outside it, he is the real soul. He is the nectar. He is the inner soul. After having this determination that the omnipresent soul is the volume I, the essence of the entire universe, it becomes possible to assess the 24 elements of the universe. Thus, all other sciences are of lower category than the inner sciences. In confirmation of this, it is said in Yogi Yajnavalkya that the one who is invisible, unheard, abstract, unknowable is the one who is the inner self. He is the form of nectar, and that is why he is worshipped by the souls of you, me and all others. Hey Gautam. Apart from this science, all the other sciences are painful. The science of the inner self is the real science. The 24 elemental sciences that Gayatri imparts are better only by being helpful to this inner science. Understanding the essence of the inner Brahma is not an easy task, because this subject is very subtle. It is impossible for those who think about physical powers to have a real understanding of them. Through the practice of yoga, by making the intellect subtle, and through the samapti of good thoughts and thoughts, the subject on which the mind is attached, and that tadkarpatti which appears like a crystal gem is called sampatti, and is considered to be of subtle matters. The period of subtlety is still alinga. Alinga is the most important element. Where there is no such element which can have rhythm in anything, or he can get along with someone where there is nothing left, that is the main element. While explaining the subject of sampatti, the sages of Yoga Shastra have said that avitarka and nirvitarka in the gross sense and savichar and nirvichar in the subtle sense, these four types of samadhi are required, and the subtlety of this samadhi extends to alinga pradhan. From this sampatti one can know the state of form of 24 elements. If you want to know the subtle or inner essence like Hiranyagarbha, then attaining that supreme being in the form of happiness through the practice of yoga is the ultimate effort. For this, the very subtle knowledge obtained from the 24 letters of Gayatri is the best. The secrets of success of sadhana are well explained in Gopat Brahman. Under this, detailed light has been thrown on Gayatri philosophy in 33 to 35 paragraphs in the dialogue between Maudgalya and Maitreyi. Maitreyi asks, Saviturvarenyam bhargo devasya kavya kishchit ahur. That means, O God, please tell what the microscopic scholars mean by Saviturvarenyam bhargo devasya. Answering this, Maudgalya says, Savit pravishata prayodyat yamitra eti. That is, Savita is worshipped because she enters the field of intellect, purifies it and makes it devoted to good deeds. He further says, Kavya devasya savitu varenyam bharga annapahu ai tatvadarshi sees the light of Savita in food. The intense purity that increases in the practice of food can be considered as the grace of Savita. It has been further clarified, mind and Savita Vakri Savitri means when the supremely brilliant Savita enters the mental sphere, it influences the tongue, and the tongue shows purity in both the purposes of speech. This fact has been further clarified, Pranev Savita Anna Savitri, Yatra Heva Savita Pranastranam. Yatra va Anna Tat Prana Itayat, that is, Savita is life and Savitri is food. Where there is food there will be life, and where there is life there will be food. Prana is a symbol of life, courage, determination and talent. This specialty is a reaction to the sacred food. Healthy people accept only pure food, and those who follow the purity of food become healthy. Savita is both subtle and distant. Its nearest symbol is Yajna. Yajna has been called Savita. His perfection also does not lie in loneliness. The Yajna itself, along with the Sahadharmini, is considered complete and powerful. Yajna wife is Dakshina. Dakshina can be called Savitri. It is said in the 33rd paragraph. Yajna and Savita Dakshina Savitri. That is, Yajna is Savita and Dakshina is Savitri. Both of these should be considered interdependent. Dakshina without Yajna and Yajna without Dakshina have no meaning. The philosophy of this Yajna is for generous and charitable purposes. The meaning of Yajna is to contribute to the promotion of good tendencies. Gayatri chanting is accomplished through action. Its philosophy is that a sacred sacrificial life should be lived, and at the same time, Dakshina, his beloved wife who pleases Lord Savita, should also be respected. Here, the resolutions made for the purpose of renouncing evil tendencies and enhancing good tendencies should be considered as spiritual Dakshina, Dev Dakshina. In the background of success or failure in Gayatri worship, the importance of the scriptures is more than that of the philosophy, in which the seeker has to make strong efforts to purify his mind, intellect and diet in order to refine his personality and to cultivate good tendencies. Is also included. The routine, Sequence and method of Gayatri worship should be such that it can be called Brahmakarma, penance and means. It has been said that Idam Brahma ha Shriyam Pratishtham Ayavanam Akshat. That is, Brahma filled Gayatri with all the elements of beauty, wealth and fame. But at the same time this provision was also made that Savitri Brahmanam Shrishthvatat Savitri Paryapadhat Ai. He created a Brahman capable of carrying Gayatri and tied him with Savitri. Brahman dynasty not by doing this, but by doing such deeds, in which the fast of truth and penance is linked. Revealing this fact, it is said in the same section of Gopat Karmana Tapaya, Tapsa Satyam Satyam Brahma, Brahmana, Brahmanam, Brahmane Vratam Samdha. That is, good deeds are called penance, truth is attained through penance, truth is Brahma, Brahman is the one who embraces Brahma, Brahman is the one who observes the fast of following ideals, only such a fasting Brahman attains Gayatri. Reading, listening or thinking about decency and penance does not help. Good conduct should be kept integrally included in the order of life in the form of a fast. It is only on the basis of this observance that Brahmatej becomes intense and there is an opportunity to perform good deeds in the achievement of Gayatri Tattva. Get. Maudgalya says, Vraten va Brahmina sanshita bhavati, ashunya bhavati, avichinna asya tantu avichinnam jivanam bhavati. That is, one gets Brahmanhood by fasting, one who is a Brahman is a wise man, such a person remains prosperous and capable, his tradition is not broken. And death comes easy. While narrating the philosophy of Gayatri and the secret of its grace, Maharishi Maudgalya has explained in detail that only those people who are devoted to Brahma, who purify their personality from the point of view of thinking and character, and from the point of view of altruism, are the philosophers of Gayatri, and only they get all those benefits. Whose description has been presented at various places describing the glory and results of Gayatri. Pointing towards the knower of this mystery, the sage of Gopat Brahman says, Ya and Vedas, Yahcha and scholars and Etam Vyachaste. One who takes shelter of Savitri along with this sacred life, only he is knowledgeable, only he is a wise man, only he attains perfection. Tripda Gayatri, who is equally spread from human existence to the vast universe, is well known in the form of Bhuvneshwari. Gayatri seed is Omkar. His power is present in all the three worlds, Bhurbhuva Swa. For the seeker, its 24 letters are full of accomplishments and achievements. The devotees who adopt the inspirations contained in these letters will definitely our desires are fulfilled and we do not remain depressed and distressed in the same way as people suffer grief and pain while burning and roasting in the fire of inappropriate desires. This fact has been expressed in Rudrayamal in this way. Gayatri Tripda Devi Triyakshari Bhuvneshwari Chaturvinshakshara Vidya Sacha Bhishta Devta. Rudrayamal. Gayatri Devi, the 24-letter Parvidya form, the presiding deity of all the Bhuvans consisting of 3 words and 3 letters, Bhurbhuva Swa, is the one who gives the desired results to everyone. It is clear that there is nothing rare for the seekers who take the philosophy of Gayatri to heart and adopt the method accordingly. Friends, this is the 3rd video of this series. If you want to see our entire series of Gayatri Mantra, then you can see it by going to the description or I button. And how did you like this presentation? Please do express your views in the comment box. If you like the video and share it with your friends or relatives. Do subscribe to the channel, we will continue to bring such Vedanta to you. Till then, Om Tattva Satya.